Hey Libra, it's Carol here with Caro Tarot. I am going to do a full month of February tarot reading for you using the Celtic cross spread and a couple of tea leaf oracle cards. And to wrap it all up, we're going to throw in an angel number message for you for guidance. Now remember, these are general readings, so if something doesn't resonate, just take what does and leave the rest. All right. Libra, here we go. Let's jump in. Oh, and if you are watching this on Instagram or YouTube Shorts, know that the full reading will be available on the Carrot Tarot YouTube channel. So head over to the video section to watch the full video. All right, here we go. Libra. Wow. Libra, you have some amazing energies coming in. Starting with, what brought you into February. So, leading up to February, you were in your Nine of Pentacles energy, having your needs being met. This is the energy of independent wealth, not really needing to, there's no scarcity there regarding resources, really having the freedom to indulge in the things that make you happy while also taking care of others. But generally speaking, this is really a nice card of being able to nurture yourself and embrace the things that you really love to do. Entering in with the month of February, you have the Ace of Pentacles crossed by the Two of Wands. Now, this is a really great energy for having a new beginning, starting this new adventure. Aces are basically a yes from the universe. Is like a gift coming in for you regarding finances, which is awesome. And because it's crossed by this Two of Wands energy, this card to me is always about being able to see the path forward and take action on it. So to me, having these two in your present for how you're entering the month of February is really nice energy. Now, depending on when you're watching this video, you could be in this present state. Now, I am recording this on January 23rd, and so, it could even be from that moment on. It depends on when you're watching this video. But this is a really great energy for how you are entering February. Looking up to your above here, you have the Page of Pentacles. This is a wonderful card for that new beginning, that new ace that just entered into your life. The page is about learning, it's about exploring. Pages to me are always like teenager energy, where they're just starting out. They're really excited to get started. They still have some things to learn, but the enthusiasm will take you forward, which is really awesome. Your true drive here, your subconscious, though, is a little interesting. You have the Seven of Swords. Now, Libra, how do we take this for you? Because if this is your subconscious, your true drive, Seven of Swords is usually associated with lying, cheating, stealing. So it could be that maybe you feel like this is too good to be true. You must be cheating somehow. That's my initial interpretation, but I never want to overlook the fact that maybe you're worried that other people could be lying to you or trying to steal from you, trying to pull one over on you. So just be mindful of that. This is your subconscious, though. The other interpretation of this card, and take it as resonates, is just using, it's like a card of strategic advancement. So, this card, this person has all of these swords that they stole from the enemy. And why did they steal these swords? It's to avoid a conflict. It's to avoid battle. So it's an incredibly smart, strategic way to do it. It's not going to battle. It's kind of 2 steps ahead. So I really do like that interpretation, especially for you, Libra, because you are very smart, very strategic. And in your near future, I love this for you, Libra, Seven of Pentacles. And so it says saying, well, you've put the work in, you're doing the work, you're waiting to see the fruits of your labor. And now feels very career oriented for me so far. There are a lot of Pentacle cards. The Swords card is a swords are a suit of thinking, and the Wands here are the suit of like passionate projects, things that motivate you, things that fuel your spirit, right? Moving to your advice section here, we have the Knight of Pentacles. Since this is your advice, the Knight of Pentacles is a very slow-moving knight, and I would say that these two really do work together pretty well, because this card is all about, putting the work in, waiting to see if it happens. This card is about taking the action, knowing that if you just put the work in, if you just plant the seeds in this field, that yes, your hard work will pay off. So two resounding messages from the universe saying, do not give up. Even if things feel a little slow, it's coming, right? Your external influences for February, you have the Hermit here, and the Hermit is a card of deep introspection. Oh, let me let my cat out one moment. The Hermit is a card of deep introspection, so the story of the Hermit is, this is a person who has gone up to the hill to get away from society, gone up the mountain, looking for enlightenment, getting away from society, really needing to clear the head, right? What does that look like for you, Libra? Does that look like going up to a mountain? Maybe you go skiing or snowboarding. How can you reconnect with your innermost thoughts and ambitions? This is saying that you would probably be served well by seeking out that isolation, even just for a little bit in February, and like looking at the star in your lamp and saying, like, what is it that really drives me and motivates me and makes me feel fulfilled, right? What fills my cup, basically. And in your hopes and or fears, we have the Five of Cups. And so it could be that you are worried that you're going to be losing something, but the advice of this card is pretty significant. So this is usually a card of like heartbreak, right? The cups, this person is like, the person on this card is basically grieving the loss of these three cups that have spilled over. There is some heartbreak there, and they just need to understand that, like, maybe they had lost the taste for this wine before, and maybe they're just coming to terms with that change. They just need to turn around, though, because there are two other cups back here, which will fulfill them and keep them happy. And there's also a bridge that leads to a castle, right? And so that is the advice of this card. Because this shows up in your hopes and our fears, try to look at whatever these changes are that you're going through that lens, as one door opens, as one door closes, another opens, right? So think about it that way. And in the final outcome here, you have the Five of Wands. Now, fives are about conflict. The Five of Wands, this could be dealing with some competition. Maybe there is, a job that you're interviewing for, and you're worried about how you stack up against the competition. It could also be trying to get, something that is scarce. You're trying to get that. This is what that final outcome is for you. I want to pull a clarifier on that, please. One clarifier for that Five of Wands. One clarifier for the Five of Wands, please. Okay, well, you have two, and I'm going to take it because I think it's a message you should hear. So you have, and they're two major arcana, which is nice for you. So you have Temperance and the Hanged Man. Now, because it came out to clarify this Five of Wands, I think for you, it is saying that you will need a change of perspective. You may feel a little bit stuck, but you really should practice some balance, some self-care. Try not to. I'm getting like, don't burn your candle at both ends type of energy here. Just because there is conflict, it doesn't mean it won't end up in your favor, especially with that Temperance card. Temperance, to me, always feels like this is an indication of being protected, so whatever does happen. And it seems like, the universe is nudging you in all the right ways, but there will be some change. So go into February, Libra, feeling protected, inspired, and embrace those things that really spark happiness in you, spark creativity. Now let's look at the tea leaf cards that you have that came out for you. You have Bat. Take care, enemies are working against you. It's very ominous. Fan, romance, celebration, and party. Love that. Axe, forces working against you. Jeez Louise, Libra. And March. So maybe if you are waiting on news, it will come through for you in March. But yeah, take care. If you're getting these warning cards for me, like I said before, Temperance is always a card for me in these readings as protection. So try to stay cool. Don't let people get under your skin. Honestly, that's probably the best advice I can give you with this kind of card, is you don't want to stoop down to other people's level. Like for me, this is always annoying drama that you just have to deal with. Sometimes it's annoying coworkers. Sometimes it could be like an in-law or something. Just try not to get caught up in that nasty drama. Now to provide overall guidance, we're going to pull an angel number card for you, Libra. One angel number card for Libra, please, for February. All right, Libra, you have 2222 feminine forces. Relationships, harmony, prosperity, collaboration, patience, humility, support, connection. While you have the strength to accomplish everything on your own, life is meant to be shared. Partner with the right spirit, and together you'll become an unstoppable force. Honor your commitments and value the people around you. Avoid judgment and focus on listening to build meaningful connections. All right, Libra, that is your guidance for this month of February. Feminine forces. So, when you are in your hermit mode and you are, at the top of the mountain and you are looking to recenter, reacquaint yourself with the things that really truly bring you joy, think about those other people that also you may want to bring on this journey with you. Think about the partnerships that you've had in the past, maybe, that have been harmonious. And if you are going through a period of annoyances with the people around you currently, what this card is urging you to do is avoid judgment and focus on listening. So if there's criticisms that are coming your way, take the criticisms with a grain of salt, but also know that there may be a little bit of truth in there as well. Okay, Libra? All right, Libra, I am sending you so much love and light. If you liked this reading, please click subscribe on YouTube. And always leave comments. I love to hear from you guys, even if you're giving me shit about the way I shuffle my cards. I think it's pretty funny. Anyway, I love you guys. Take care. Bye.